It is 2:51 in the morning. Your Step 1 exam is in 11 days. You have 847 pages of first aid left. You have read this page 4 times. You remember none of it. There is a text from your mom. "How's studying going? We're so proud of you." You don't open it. You don't know what you'd say. This is what medical school looks like from the inside. You didn't start here. Level 1. The announcement. You are 18 years old. You told everyone at Thanksgiving dinner, "I'm going to be a doctor." Your grandmother cried. Your father shook your hand. You have never touched a patient. You have never failed an exam. But in your mind, this is already decided. Nobody corrects you. Not yet. And then reality begins. Level 2, Organic Chemistry. The professor walks in. He doesn't smile. He writes one sentence on the board. "Half of you will not finish this course." He means it. The first exam comes back. You have never seen that number on a test in your life. You walk to your car. You sit in the parking garage for 23 minutes staring at the steering wheel. You don't call anyone. You don't know what you'd say. By the end of the semester, 40 seats in that lecture hall are empty. You notice. You don't say anything. You just keep showing up. This is where most people stop. You don't stop. Level 3, the resume boulder. Your advisor says medical schools want clinical hours. So you volunteer at a hospital. They give you a lanyard. Volunteer. Large red letters. It's there so nobody confuses you for someone who matters. You refill water pitchers. You push wheelchairs. You deliver flowers to rooms where people are dying. A nurse asks you to grab a blanket. You feel useful for the first time in months. You shadow a doctor for 4 hours. He lets you listen to a heartbeat through a stethoscope. You go home and think about it for a week. You are building a resume that looks like a life. It is not your life yet. It is the life you are performing. Level 4. The MCAT. 1 exam. 7.5 hours. 1 Saturday morning. Your entire future. You study for 6 months. You stop counting hours after that. Every practice score feels like a verdict. The testing center smells like anxiety and recycled air. You sit down. First question. You know this. Second question. You think you know this. Third question. You breathe. You continue. 6 weeks later, the score arrives. You sit with your cursor hovering over the email for 4 minutes. Terrified to know. More terrified not to. You open it. But here's what nobody tells you. Level 5, the acceptance. You apply to 25 schools. Rejected from 17. Waitlisted at 5. Accepted at 2. You read the acceptance email 4 times. Then you call your mom. She cries before you finish the sentence. You don't cry on the phone. You cry after. Alone. Looking at 2 words on your screen. Congratulations. Welcome. You are going to medical school. You are also about to sign for $200,000 in debt. Before you see a single patient. Before you earn a single dollar. Welcome to medicine. Level 6, Year 1. The information begins on day 1. It does not stop. Anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, histology, every bone, every nerve, every artery, every disease. You study 10 hours a day. Some days, 14. You stop counting after that. 500 Anki cards a day. You look at the person next to you in lecture. They seem to understand everything. They look like they belong here. You wonder if you belong here. You wonder this every single day. You learn later. They wonder it too. 87% of first-year students feel like they don't deserve to be here. That number means nothing at 11 p.m., alone with a textbook, wondering if you made a mistake. And this is where everything changes. Level 7, the Cadaver lab. Monday morning, you walk into the room. There are tables. On each table, a body, a person who donated themselves so that you could learn. The instructor hands you a scalpel. Your hands are shaking. Everyone's hands are shaking. Nobody says anything. The smell hits you. Formaldehyde. And something underneath formaldehyde. Something you cannot describe. Something you will never forget. You decide to give them a name. Calling them, the body feels wrong. You spend 4 months with them. You learn more from them than from any textbook. Years later, standing in a grocery store, sitting in traffic, washing dishes at midnight, you will think about them, for no reason. Level 8, the short white coat. Year 3, they put you in the hospital. Short white coat, not the long coat of the attending. Short. Everyone in that hospital knows what a short coat means. Not yet. The attending stops on rounds, turns to you. What's the mechanism of action? The team is watching. The nurses are watching. You know this. You studied this. It is gone. The silence lasts 4 seconds. It feels like 4 minutes. It is loud enough to hurt. You say, I don't know, but I'll find out. You find out. You never forget it again. Level 9, the wait. Your college friends are getting married, posting vacation photos, Saturday mornings that look warm and relaxed. You like 3 photos without really looking at them. You go back to your patient, 84 years old, heart failure. You are in the room when the monitor flatlines. The attending calls it. The nurse turns off the machines. The room goes very quiet. And you realize nobody taught you how to feel in this moment. You stand there, not knowing where to put your hands. You go home. You eat cereal from the box. You sit on your couch. You don't cry. You are too tired to cry. You set your alarm for 5:30. You go back, because there is always a next patient. Level 10. The envelope. 4 years. 1 envelope. You are standing in a room with your entire class. Everyone is holding an envelope. Everyone is terrified. Everyone is smiling. You think about the parking garage, the 68 on the exam, the cadaver you named, the silence that was loud enough to hurt, the monitor that flatlined, all of it. In 1 envelope. 3, 2, 1. You open it. You read it once. Again. Your lab partner from year 1, the one who was there when your hands shook. She is across the room. She matched too. You don't say anything. You just look at each other. That is enough. The beginning. Somewhere right now, a high school senior is writing a college essay. I want to be a doctor because I want to help people. They have no idea what that means. They don't know about the parking garage. They don't know about the silence on rounds. They don't know about the monitor. They don't know about the envelope. That was you. 6 years ago, that was exactly you. The plastic film is still on their stethoscope. They don't notice yet. Not yet.